Jarrod Wilkins, your turn. Love the shirt, love the shoes, man.
Appreciate it.
Looking sharp.
Well, I want to say ditto to everybody's story. I'm the senior statesman of the group. I'm 30, turned 30 in September. And, you know, I came into this industry or this profession in 2004. And my story was not like many of these rock stars here. I failed. Anybody ever failed at anything? I failed. I failed forward. For 4 years in this business, I struggled. I tell people that you couldn't pick me out of a one-person lineup as somebody who would be successful here. But I was born in the States and raised over in Nigeria. My mother is from Nigeria. My dad is from Alabama. Shout out Mike Sims. And they met in law school in Houston. And I had a chance, a very fortunate chance, to go and live in Nigeria for 6 years. And everything in terms of what you experience in a third world country, I experienced. No running water, no electricity, all of the things that we take for granted in the United States of America. And so when I got back to the US, I made a very solid decision, and that decision was I will never be broke again. And so as chance would have it, I was working a corporate job and doing pretty well. I was balling out of control, making 60 grand a year. And a friend invited me to a meeting. I went to see the meeting, didn't want to get started, but you know, she kept bugging me, so I got started so they could stop bugging me. And they followed up with me and had me come out to a bigger meeting. And at that meeting, this is why I always teach, meetings make money. At that meeting, I met my mentor. He'll be speaking later on the day. He's a 7-figure a month earner. But I met him back in 2004. And I've learned now that you learn either through mistakes or through mentors. And so I got started with that company and started building the business. And as chance would have it, I failed. I kept going through that cycle. And Malcolm Gladwell talks about this in his book, Outliers. You have to put in 10,000 hours. But the key thing is that those hours are transferable. So I left one company, failed at another company, failed at another company, and landed in my current company in 2009. And that's when the light bulbs went off for me. 2009, I was struggling. I just had my daughter, Chandler. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I didn't have lights. I didn't have $150 to pay our light bill. Couldn't get a job. I'm what we call someone that has a PhD, public high school diploma. And so I couldn't get a job. But nonetheless, we were very serious. I saw the opportunity, and I said, for this time, I'm really going to take a major shot. And I'm going to put that 100% into it. And things started to explode. We earned 6 figures within our first 9 months of the business. By my second year, we were north of $50,000 a month, and this year we'll close out close to $600,000 in income. So it's been a blessing. I don't want to say a whole lot, but I want everybody to stand up real quickly. Stand to your feet real quickly, because you don't have what we say, you have what you say. The biggest thing that you have to understand about today and these events is this. There's one sale that you need to make. And all of us, whether we're on the stage, whether we're in the audience, this is the biggest sale you'll ever make in network marketing. It is selling yourself that you are good enough. As a matter of fact, I want you to repeat after me. Everyone say, I. No, say it a little louder so they can hear you out there. Say, I. Say it like you mean it. I am good enough. Say it again. I am good enough. Hug 3 people and tell them, you are good enough.
You too.
There's no shortcuts to this. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. You've got to pay the price, the full price. And everybody's expecting greatness. Everybody wants to be great. How many of you want to be great? Say, I do. Here's the thing about greatness. Greatness never goes on sale. You've got to pay the full price. If you look at what happened on Black Friday, yes, Macy's had a sale. JCPenney and all these stores had a sale. Louis Vuitton didn't have a sale. Gucci didn't have a sale. Versace didn't have a sale. Why? Because it cost what it cost. So what you've got to do today is don't just be inspired. Don't just get the information. Information is good, but if information was the key, we'll all be rich, skinny and happy. What is the key is selling yourself on the fact that you are good enough. We love you guys.